It's your boy SBX, another hip hop video. Anyways, I want to talk about Lil Yachty or Yatchy, whatever the fuck his name is. Why I can't stand this fucking Hawaiian punch, twister hair looking, generic ass, mystical looking ass motherfucker. My thing is that just like all these new rappers, just like Lil Uzi and Kodak Black and all these other generic ass rappers, I can't see how these niggas are allowing themselves to be famous by saying some shitty ass rhymes and talking out their ass about some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's my problem in today's rap game. Everybody wants to sound like a fucking idiot than just being realistic and not respecting the craft of hip hop. They just put some trap beat to make it sound cool and just some shitty ass hook. And my problem is with Lil Yachty or Yatchy, whatever the fuck his name is. He's a prime example, and his freestyles are fucking terrible. Like, he sound like he just graduated from special ed, and he do sound fucking retarded as fuck. So, hey, Bob. It's like, look at me. You make boy proud, and like, this dude look like he just learned how to rap since yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And this dude looks like a fucking clown. This dude looks like Ronald McDonald with all that fucking red shit. He kind of remind me of one of them African fucking tribes and shit with all those red beads in his fucking head. He looked like a fucking African booty scratcher by the way his fucking head looks. All he has to do is wear that fucking cloth and show his big nigga fucking bare ass and have a spear and some fucking thing on his fucking mouth that circumcises shit. And Lil Yachty looked like one of them fucking African hut niggas with that shit on his fucking head. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he don't like, just like all these other rappers, he doesn't represent hip hop at all. He represents that bullshit rap. And I'm just saying, how you gonna allow this nigga to have a fucking record deal? How you gonna allow somebody that can't take it serious in a rap game? You know what I'm saying? And every time I look at this nigga or heard about this nigga on the fucking media, it's forever something stupid. Like, for example, I actually was watching a video. I don't know if it was whoever made the video. I think it was Andrew26101 or somebody else. I think it was Andrew26101. But anyways, I saw a video discussion about how Lil Yachty has Yatchy or whatever the fuck his name is. He actually has he has a beef with Soulja Boy, another generic ass rapper. And my thing is that him and Soulja Boy is beefing over a girl, and Soulja Boy was talking about how he loved this girl so much, and that's his boo, his main squeeze. Now, that's the problem with females. You get what I'm saying? If you got two dumbass rappers who can't rap, but they can save their life, and they both beefing on a girl, it's like life or death. Like, what would you rather save, your rap career or a bitch? And at this point, none of this shit is worth saving anymore, because they both suck at rapping, and they both can't, stay in their own lane or claim what's really theirs. So what really happened was, the whole allegation was that, Lil Yachty was messaging Soulja Boy on the gram, and he was like, oh, you sure that's your girl? And blah blah blah, pretty much trying to be an asshole. So Soulja Boy felt some type of way about it and talked about, Get the fuck off my channel. This is my girl. I'm gonna beat your ass if I see you, and blah blah blah. And the funny thing is, Soldier Boy had the audacity to say that he's whack. I will agree with him, but at the same time, you know, that's like you being fat and you calling another nigga fat. Or that's like an ugly bitch calling an ugly guy ugly, and this bitch is uglier than her. You know, it's really hypocritical. Oh, you can't call it hypocrisy. I call it stupidity, because let's be real. Everybody knows Soldier Boy's whack, and just because he made a one hit banger, he's rich. Just he's like he's a one hit wonder, like those type of niggas. And little Yatchy, he's not even close to be a one hit wonder. But if he was a one hit wonder, that's gonna be it for his rap career. And it's a diabolical battle to rap with someone who is really new to the game versus a one hit wonderer. Of course, the one hit wonderer may want to win because he been there a lot more than this nigga. And also, it's always like having a battle between females, basically. Pretty much pussy fighting about shit. And my thing is about Soldier Boy is that, you know, Soldier Boy always like to talk out of his ass, and we all know we can't take this nigga seriously. So it's just like dealing with Donald Trump versus fucking Hillary Clinton. And I'm gonna keep saying everything that reminds me of everything that's stupid involved to this generation. This is a dumb generation that we're living in, and it's because there's no battle, there's no worth talking about, worth, you know, mentioning about. Everybody's, you know, not allowing the good to flow. Everybody's allowing this toxic bullshit to occur. But like I said, you know, back to the discussion about Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? Like, his name sounds dumb, his hair looks dumb, his clothes look dumb, he sounds dumb. Everything about it is so dumb about this nigga. Like, this nigga looked like he just came out of the fucking short bus looking the glass window. You know, that's what he looked like. Like, just look at his fucking face. Does his face say, look at me, I'm fucking retarded, I'm making money by being a fucking retard? That's what it looks like to me, folks. And, you know, I'm gonna forever talk shit about these fucking rappers. I don't give a fuck. And, you know, despite the fact that people will say their opinions about their rappers, like, I had so many people bash me here and there, left and right. Like the Gucci Mane video, the Chief Keef video, the Little Mouse, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very aware of niggas talking about how, you know, I'm not making money like them, and you're just jealous and you're hating, and, you know, all that fucking kiddie elementary school, kindergarten shit that trolls be fucking throwing at. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Because in the end, I'm not the only nigga thinking this. There's plenty of niggas out there who are real hip hop heads and old heads who are not gonna appreciate this bullshit. And people are just, you know, kissing and riding on these new rappers. But before y'all even troll on my shit, you know, answer me this question: when in 10 years from now, do you see your favorite rapper ever making it big? Is he gonna ever, like I said, it doesn't have to be like even though I don't like Drake and Nicki Minaj and all that, those people already paved their ways. But what I'm trying to tell you folks is, like, in the next 10 years, when you get kids and they get older and you listen to this new shit of rap, ask me this: would you appreciate the shit that they gonna play? I bet you're not gonna like the new rappers in the next 10 or 20 years. And the problem is about hip-hop is that hip-hop changes every 10 years. Think about it. The 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, and the late 2000s. Think about it, folks. It starts with the beat, it starts with the lyrics, and it starts with the fashion. Everything changes every 10 years in hip hop. And hip hop doesn't know when they stay in their own lane. I mean, the closest that will change, like the only genre of music that will basically change is between pop, rap, and somewhat R&B. I mean, yeah, basically R&B is changing. Even reggae is kind of changing, but the beat wise is just changing. But Jamaicans will always been doing their thing for many years. But my whole point is, you don't see rock music ever changing anything. You don't see country music ever change anything, or bluegrass, or country music, or none of that shit. None of these genres ever change their own lane. Maybe lyric wise, sure, but the elements of the music will never change. It's only hip hop that ever changes every fucking 10 years. Only hip hop and pop music and R&B. It's because you allowing these lame ass rappers and people like Little Yachty or Yatchy or whatever the fuck his name is, allowing it to fuck up the craft. But like I said, I can't take this nigga seriously because this dude stole fucking Mystical's hair and dyed it red. This nigga looked like the fucking Hawaiian Punch guy and Ronald McDonald and some African booty scratching Shaka Zulu looking ass nigga. And he looks like a fucking clown. And that's what you guys want, and this is what you guys get. So anyways, folks, I'm done here ranting about the rap. Well, wait, one thing I will really have to say before I leave this fucking video and end it is, I can't see how he has the nerves to talk about Biggie and all the legendary rappers and say some bullshit about them, and not to mention they're the ones who keep talking about how they are old and lame and better than them. I don't know exactly what he say, but he looked like he would say some shit like that. Because these young niggas is acting really cocky and conceited just because they making some fucking beat shit and they making money by sounding like a fucking idiot, versus doing the hard work and the pain and structure the old fashioned way. It's like these little niggas got it easy. That's why they acting so too overly confident and cocky and arrogant. But if Biggie and Pac was alive, they're not gonna put up with this bullshit at all. I'm telling you, this rap game would be a lot different if they were still alive. But you know what I'm saying? It's really retarded how he talked about Biggie. I don't know exactly what he said, but the point is, these little niggas in the rap game have no respect for the rap game at all, or the craftsmanship at all. They just think because they put shit on syrup or frosting or sparkles or anything sweet, they make it a cake. And it really doesn't. And shit does, putting syrup on shit doesn't make it sweet at all. It's gonna still taste like shit. And that's what you niggas are. Y'all some fucking bubblegum princess ass fucking rappers that rap about bullshit because y'all put that faggot shit as an accessory to make it seem like it looks sweet. But in all actuality, you niggas shit. Y'all like, if there was a cake that was inside of it shit that looks good, but you taste that shit, it's just like watching the hell. You know what I'm saying? The lady who's making a pie for these white bitches, and they think, oh, it tastes good, and you pretty much you eating shit, like you eating my shit. That's what it is. That's what people are eating. This is bullshit. And then when you realize that this is bullshit, you disgusted. Niggas is now realizing how whack the rap game is, but people still listen to this shit anyways. I mean, like I said, folks, I barely make hip-hop videos because it's the same old bullshit every fucking day. You hear that in the fucking speakers, you see that in social media. But the difference is, I'm not even paying attention to that bullshit. I got my music on my phone. Excuse me, folks, I'm coming out with a cold. But anyways, folks, I'm done.
Leave your comments. I'm out. Peace.